Hey guys, Hayden here with my younger brother Nick, Circle 9. We're just going to do a real quick amateur video of our John boat that we've been working on. So, I guess we'll start from the front back. When we got it, it was just the boat, had nothing in it, and the motor didn't run. Since then, we've done a lot of do-it-yourself stuff, so we really didn't have any plans to go off of, so it was kind of guessing there. But we got a trolling motor on there, and then this LED light bar that's reversible. We can flip it, have it forward looking into the water at night. You can see pretty well buoys and docks and stuff, or you can flip it around, load it. Maybe you're a duck hunter. We don't do much duck hunting, but we built it with that purpose in mind. We went out and we took 3/4 plywood, and then we sprayed it with water sealant, and then on top of that we used the outdoor carpet. It was a cheap solution, and we had done it on an even smaller Joan boat before, and we had good luck with it, so we just went with it again. You can kind of see how thick we're talking here when you lift up the hatches. Also, this is just kind of an experiment idea, just a little spinnerbait rack for it, and inside we got enough room to keep our life jackets, bungee which we use to clamp down our battery. And as far as the battery, the way it sits is the John boats are just so handy. You can use the supports that already run in the bottom of the boat to just clamp anything down and out of the way. Moving further back on the boat, just little creature comforts that make it nice to fish. We just keep our ruler right under the deck. The deck isn't supported by anything other than the shape, and using the back bench and the front bench. So we didn't build any supports. The whole deck can just be lifted in and out of the boat to clean, or let's say you're going somewhere muddy and you don't want your carpet in there, you can just lift it off and set it in the garage. So that slides back under there. The same plywood was used for the floor, and then we also put in these hard points here, and this is what we use to strap down or bungee down our cooler with. You could put anything in there, I suppose, but it also is something to grab onto when you want to lift the deck out and clean underneath it. Again, nothing was mounted to the boat, with the idea being we could take it all off and get around and clean under it. Moving back, you'll see we got a switch panel. This is just a 4-way one that we picked up. We didn't have any experience wiring before, so we don't want to go too big, but 4 is really all you need anyway, I think. And the way this is all routed is all the wires run to the battery up front, and then we route them through the side of the boat here, zip tied. We had plans to conduit and whatnot, but they didn't seem to be in much of a way to begin with. I think that's because the boat flares outward, so we haven't got caught, and I guess we're going to leave it for the time being. And of course they come up into the seat. This is screwed into the seat here. We had hollowed out the foam, and that's where we routed all of our wires. We also have a wire connected to a switch that runs back and connects our all running lights, so we can stay out after dark and take full advantage of the of our search light we got in front. I'll go ahead and show you some of our electrical systems we got in here. So we have our aft running light. We're going to start right here in the back. So that definitely works. And then if you look up under the front of the boat, we also have our LED nav lights right there, and I got red and green. And lastly, the other electrical system we have is our search light up in front. So pretty bright stuff. We're happy the way it all worked out. Moving back, just to go over the rest of the boat, same style hatches. And what we did is, when we were first driving down the road, we had an issue with these kind of sliding around because this piece of wood, the boat's wider back here, so it wasn't as snug a fit. And we took some brackets and drilled them to the bottom of this. That way, this deck can't slide forward. So it's in there pretty solid. Yet you can still just lift it out and set it in your garage if you don't want to use it. Lastly, just fun little things we ended up doing to our boat over the short time we've had it. So we picked up this waterproof speaker, and it mounts right to our motor and sits in there, and it's out of the way, and really makes fishing a lot more enjoyable when you have your tunes to go with. So that was really quick. I didn't talk about the trailer at all. I didn't talk about how we got into building this. I didn't even go over the motor, which by the way is a 9.9 Mercury, and we estimate we do, both of us in there and rods, we do about 21 miles an hour, which is plenty fine. And yeah, we're just really happy that we got to work on this together, and I'm sure we'll do better videos, especially if y'all ask for more of them. So catch you next time. Thanks for watching.